Today I am playing Gold Mine Simulator, and I recently got all the DLCs, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on a new play mode. No leaderboards, it looks like. Oh, that kind of sucks. So I'm gonna leave everything the same. I go on normal, and then let's get started. So right off the bat, I'm gonna skip the hog pan stuff and then go straight for the whoop, mini excavator and the um, mini wash plant. So I'm here. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the story. Could be over here if I remember correctly. Like I said, it should be over here. Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. Very hard to see. There we go. Let's go ahead and go over to this side, grab this. So goals for this um, playthrough. I want to try to. I want to get everything unlocked, and I need to own all the mines. So that's what my plan is. Okay, there we go. Very hard to see that. Alright, let's go ahead and get going. We put that 3. I might have turned down the volume for the truck. I've been messing around with another save file for everything. So I have a general sense of what I should do to set everything up. So go ahead and stop right here. Let's go ahead and grab you real quick. And then go to my loans, pull that out. I can afford 175. All right, get that done. I'm gonna go ahead and get what I need to grab. Just gonna back up a little bit right here so you load up the truck bed. All right, let's get in the store. So current right now is $1,650. I get you. And then the only thing I will need is a pump. We go ahead and go for a small diesel one right here because I don't want to end up using the what's it called? I don't want to end up using the power for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that too, and then add this. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and grab 2 of these, and then grab extender. And then grab. Starting on with both of these up and going right now, and then I need a splitter. A large splitter, grab a power splitter, just so I'm set up to get everything else that I need. I'm gonna go ahead and grab, I'm gonna say 12 buckets. Starting off, just gotta order all that quick. Don't have enough money. Okay, what do I need to drop? Um, Large splitter I'm not gonna need. Uh, um, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead with just one flat hose for right now because I forgot I need to go grab something. High voltage cable. Only gonna need one. Um, Screw it. Just go ahead and get rid of that. I'm okay, and then I need to go grab me a filter. Sure that enough to get one. Yep. Oh no. Dang it. Go ahead and stack all these real quick. Shoot. Oh, this kind of sucks. Oopsie daisy. Okay, that's fine. I could run it without it. It's just gonna ruin my pump. No big deal. Um, so I could do it by bucket load. That's fine. There's a way to do it. Or I could just, you know what? I could just reload. Let me go ahead and reload. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just restart. So go ahead, hit back, and then guys, I did kind of mess up. So go ahead, restart that. Yep. That's a good thing about not saving it, because if I don't save it first, then I'm not gonna have the issue with it. Let me go ahead and go back over here. I mean, it's perfectly fine. Um, it's just rather annoying. But yeah, things happen. So I gotta remember I have to leave some money aside for the filter and fuel. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and not skip that because still, either way, I'm going to need to get that loan. I'm gonna need it for all the fuel and stuff like that, and make sure I don't spend too much of it. I want to start off by grabbing everything I need to get. Trust me, I've played this game multiple times, and yes, I have a tendency to mess up a few times. So, go back over here, hit lease for that, go to my loans, make sure I have this completely maxed out, and then take out the loan. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab the hog pan real quick, and then from there, get that taken care of. I'm not gonna need it for that long. I'm gonna need it to get at least 20 ounces of gold. So that'd be roughly $22,000 right there. Once I get that, I'm going to need a jerry can. jerry can, whatever. And I do want to have at least 12 of these guys. I always have at least 12 buckets to use. I'll get that one later. So I do not need the pump. Go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and grab that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab let's go ahead and go grab 8 of those. Uh, yes. And then for lights and stuff like that, I can get this later. I'm gonna grab you. Grab you. What else do I want? That should be about it. Yeah, that's gonna be it right there. Of course, I could actually go ahead and grab this generator, use that. So I don't have any room for that. I go ahead and make some room. Okay, that's only 7-Eleven. Let's go ahead and load everything up. Now, I did some very quick on a few playthroughs that I did before, like a long time ago. I think it takes about 24 bucket loads to get at least 20 ounces of gold, if I remember correctly. First, had this game for a while. You know what? That's gonna be enough. I'm not gonna need more than that. I'm gonna need to take this and fill it up. So I'm gonna make this go relatively really quickly. I like how you actually pick up multiple mats at a time now, rather than take them one at a time. Go ahead, or have this preloaded. Pick you up. Drop you in there. Now, make sure I grab the filter before I leave. And just make sure I'm going to leave that hose right there. And did I grab a green hose? I don't think I did. I'm going to grab a green hose real quick. Grab a green hose and a filter. All right. So now that's ready to go fuel up. Got your header still in the bank. And take this, put you on there so I don't forget about you. There we go. Freaking hog pan. Now, come on, man. Stay in there. Stop moving. I think that's gonna hit that right there, so I'm gonna go reverse. And then the next thing I'm going to do is after I get enough gold processed to pay off the loan, which I'm gonna do that really quick. I am going to move over to the other side. I hit everything from there. Come on. I want to fill everything up. Now, here's the thing. The reason why I do absolutely do not want to waste any fuel for the power plant out there is because I want to fill the thing up to the max. So that way I could just fuel up, forget about it, and not have to worry about it. You know what? I'll go ahead and fill that up when I get over there. That's fine. All right, so let's see. Y'all want to get there. Heck, I was like I thought, what the heck did I get that freaking water pump when I don't really need it? Ah, you know why? Because I was thinking I was getting the, the mini wash plant again. But all right. I mean, that's perfectly fine, I guess. So I just drop that off anywhere. But I'll go ahead and check over here real quick. I know for a fact there's not a hog pan area over here. At least I don't think there is. But I do want to check some things out. I'm actually pretty nice to get back over there. There's a way to get over here. This kind of sucks. I wonder what the heck is over there. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I have to be on that side of the map, or on that side of the claim to get over there, don't I? So that means I would have to crawl on that log to get on that section over there for me to get over there. All right. It's pretty cool. And then this would be a good place to set for water and everything like that with the mini wash plant. Because I can go over here and start mining all this out. That's my plan. So I'm gonna go ahead and get set up down there. Uh, all right, let's get to work. I get a little loud right here for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the volume real quick. Turn on the environment sound down to let's say 25. So machine volume, yeah, should be fine. All right. Go ahead and grab these guys. Set them up right here. I'm going to start up right here. There we go. Got my buckets set up. Let's go ahead and get going. And then shouldn't take that long to fill all these up. Really doesn't need much. Good start. Ooh, got a big nugget already. Nice. Now here's a cheesy part. You could actually use the mini excavator with this, but it's very finicky. Um, you gotta be very careful how much you put in there with the bucket. Otherwise, you're gonna waste your pay dirt. Oops. Come on. That's a little fun fact right there. All right. Come on, get down over there. Only got two more to go. If I remember correctly, it takes about 36 buckets to actually make one full load. So 36 buckets, and then that quickly fills up all four of the mats. So I don't know. I mean, it might have changed. I think it changed a little bit, so it's down to 32 or something. Between 32 and 36 buckets. That's how many buckets it takes to fill up the entire all four mats. So I'm already at 17%, and that's only 7 buckets. No, 6 buckets. Okay. So I add additional 2 to this. So it's definitely a lot faster to do 8 buckets at a time or more. But I know I'm half asleep. I'm quickly going to advance through all of this. It usually takes about only the first or second day for me to get what I need to get. Now, I do want to get that loan paid off as fast as possible so that we get the next loan. Oh, it's the only reason I want to take out the loans out this early in game. Even though I do start with 450. But yeah. Even if I was doing this in hard mode, still do the same thing. I go by what's convenient for the style of how I do this stuff. So the end goal of this is that I want to own as I said earlier, I want to own all the claims, all the equipment, stuff like that. I mean, all of it. And then I also, on top of that, want to have at least 10. No, I want to have 100 mil in the bank. That's what I want. I want to have 100 mil in the bank. There we go. Come on. There we go. Move that down right there so make it easier to fill up. There we go. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this one right here because I'm gonna empty that out pretty soon. Nice. The more you get, the better. Uh, this being the first run. Another one. Nice. I'm at 2.8 ounces now. That's great. All right, so it shouldn't take me that long to actually get a full load going. So I'm only going to do one bucket and then pay the loan off after I get the mini excavator. I run the mini excavator through here. And then Bob's your uncle, I think. I don't know. But yeah. So like I said, it's kind of finicky to use the mini excavator with the Hawkman. You have to be very precise with it, and it does require a amount of patience, which I kind of do not have. But it does work. It makes it a lot faster to advance your tiers and stuff like that. But again, it's very tedious. Now, I do like the fact that I really do not have to worry about the water that much starting out. what? I'm gonna go ahead and take these full ones. Just calm down. So I know they're full. I mean, it's been so long since I had a decent playthrough that, like, you know what? I got a little DLC to this game. I might as well just do this new series on 2026. I pretty much make it up as I go. But that's where I actually had the most fun. Uh, pretty much, show me in the result of this and this playthrough and stuff like that. So, like, you know, I can actually make it up as I want. I could do what I want to show what I would do to actually accomplish a goal or something like that. And you have that all taken care of. See here. Yeah, I got this game when it first came out. Slowly piecing together all the DLCs and stuff like that. Doing going to college and all that stuff like that. Really has affected my ability to actually get back to content creation. But this is actually what I enjoy the most. Come on. All right. So let's go ahead and get the rest of these out. I go grab the pan and the bucket, or the pan and the what it's called. Oh, nice. Now, what's going to be really beneficial is when I get the mini drill, because as soon as I get both bridges put in, I'm going to take the drill, and then I'm going to go through and plow out the entire claim over there with drill, and from that I get all the nuggets and stuff like that. So that's going to help me move to the third tier a lot faster. Now I could actually dip into both old Old Arnold and over here for both claims, but that's gonna hit into my profit margin. But really, ah, should I? Yes, I should, because I'm crazy like that. Say for instance, I could run as soon as I get to like tier 3 over here. I'm about ready to move on to the next tier. Then I can take all my tier 3 stuff and move it over to Old Arnold and start hitting that really hard. And I should be able to actually own both parcels for the first couple episodes. I'm going to say about 15, just to be sure. Definitely am not going to have enough time throughout the week to actually run through everything I want to go do. So it's going to be relatively a moderate pace. But what am I trying to say? I don't know. I forgot to take my medication this morning. Oh, that's pretty decent. I got my almost 5 ounces. So so that's already almost 7 grand I have right there in gold. Minus how much is taken out for smelting. It's not bad at all. So I definitely want to get to um come on. Oh, another one. Nice. Oh, I missed one. Oh yeah, that's definitely filled up quite fast. That was rather annoying. All right, so these are already at 76%. I'm gonna go ahead and call that good after this bucket. That put me up 8 of them, all 4 mats. All right, go ahead and take that off. Just because it's gonna get too loud and it's kind of obnoxious. Let me go ahead and go drop this stuff up top real quick. And then we come back with the pan and the everything. Let me go ahead, set these over here. I think. Oh, whoops! Did not mean to do that. That was definitely a accident. Yeah. So happy little accident just grabbing the water pump right here, but it's not that bad. I mean, I'm gonna need it later anyway for the mini wash plant. So if they want to put that on, get your pod track on there. All right. And I'm gonna check the price gold right now. Should be, yep, 1220. Good. Minus 40%. So I have 6 ounces already. I guarantee I'm gonna get up close to like maybe 3 ounces. Maybe. Bit of a long shot, but it's a possibility. And then we reverse all the way back. let's go ahead and fill this bad boy up. And then let's go ahead and grab my pan. Let's see what we get gem-wise. Another trick too is if you have like trouble with your eyes like I do is you want to make the your point of view as close as possible, but then it kind of messes up with everything else. There we go. Oh, that's nice. All right, that's 6 ounces. So I guarantee that's gonna be like a maybe 0.10 carat. That was close. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just go ahead and flip that, dump that, and then exit out. Fill it back up. Over it. Another small diamond right there. If I just get 1 carat, and that'd be great for what I'm doing. 0.22 carats, so that is roughly 220 right there, I do believe. Bad at all. Not bad at all. Got ruby. All right. How many carats do we get out of this one? Oh man, that's actually quite a bit. So that's another 0.10 carats. It looks like. All right. So it looks like I might get, like I said, maybe like 1.5 ounces out of this. It's not bad, but I had better. All right. So out of this bucket, I could, if I want to, pay off the loan completely, get the larger loan for 2,500. Would you look at that? We already got another diamond. Go ahead and empty you out. Oh, I got some smaller diamonds too. That's nice. Shoot, should have grabbed those. I think I lost them. Yeah, dang it. Lost them all. Pressing my freaking cap locks button. How annoying that is. Dang it, I lost those smaller diamonds. Should have grabbed those before I did that again. That's not bad. So let's go ahead. So that's about $430 in gems. So I'm gonna get rid of that first and sell all that stuff. So I have enough to actually smelt all the gold I got. Then I'm gonna go rent the mini excavator first. Let's go ahead and sell gems. Oh, yep. 432. Nice. So it's gonna allow me to smelt all the gold. Should. Guarantee, let's see here, 6.5 ounces. 7 times 12. I hate mathematics. It does not compete well. I'm more of a history buff and a writer. Yeah, I'm a mathematician. Let's go ahead and get going. All right, so I'll see all of you guys over at the smithy, and I'll be back. All right. Oh, made it here. $650 minus 0.656 ounces. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and smelt the gold. And then let's go ahead and pick up these guys. Oh, there should be two of these guys over here. There we go. Go ahead, go to my settings and advance the time frame on the game. Let's go to 12 hours and apply. Hit back. I might want to keep it on 12 hour or times 12 or times 9, so that way, yeah. So that doesn't take that much time. Not a fan of soccer. I'm terrible at soccer. I literally got two left feet. Not really. This is. I prefer dodgeball. It's really fun and exhilarating when you hit somebody in the face with a dodgeball, throwing it at them for about 35 miles an hour. Painful, but fun. Like trying to dodge traffic. And I to exaggerate for effect. Alrighty, right. Alright, alright. Booyah. Trick is make sure you have pause track off. Seventh out. That's nice. Let's go ahead, pay off the loan. Take off the next loan for 5 grand. And then drop that down to make it manageable, 500. And take out the loan. There we go. And I got 10 grand, which is good. All right. So let's go get the mini wash plant. I already got the hose and stuff like that for it. And I'm going to go grab the mini excavator. All the reason why I did that. Now, you get that one or you get that one, but I'm going to lose money on that if I do that. So I'm going to grab that. And I'll grab mobile generator because I'm going to need it for lights. And then I'm going to say I'm going to need at least 3 more of these because I already have one. And then I'm going to need a splitter. And then I'm going to need one of these guys, regardless if I have one or not. Boom. All right, so that's all I need. I'm only going to grab one light for now. I'm not going to need any more, but I am set and prepared for at least 2 or 3 more lights. So I'm going to go ahead and order these for 1,600. Next thing I have set on focus is getting the mobile water tank, getting that filled up. And you do need to have a water pump for it. Now, because I already have the gas-powered one, I'm not going to have to worry about it. All right, now it's time to go grab the mini excavator. And I'm going to call it good. Now, I could, technically speaking, buy the backhoe over here for 7,500. I'm not going to do that because I need to leave room for fuel. If I ever have any deals on any the tier 3 equipment, I will definitely buy it because I am going to need it. I could actually get all the sluice box and stuff like that and have that ready. to go, but I'm not gonna need it. I definitely do want to buy a transport container so that way I have everything in its own spot. But I'm not gonna do that. I could actually do a daily rental cost of this. It's only gonna be about 1,100 plus whatever how much I gotta do. But I'm not gonna do that because in the long run I'm gonna be end up going to negative a few times if you do that. So what should I do? Now I think it's also important to note that if you get the mini drilling machine, when you start drilling out and checking the gold deposits, you will actually get the gold nuggets for that. And doing some testing over at Old Arnold on one of my other playthroughs, you can get anywhere from well, like I say 250 to around 650 ounces of gold just by prospecting with the drilling machine, and that actually makes it super fast. But I'm not gonna get that yet. It's I could get it now. I'm not gonna get it. I probably will have that before I move over to the mine, the main one. I'm gonna go ahead and add that guy and have it shipped. The next thing I want to do is I want to check this out. Now, usually what I do is if I need something like the excavator or something like that, I will rent them out first, and then I make enough towards I could actually have enough left over that I could use to cover the rental costs and everything. And I would buy I'd sell that back, and then I'll buy um, the excavator stuff like that. So 64,581 is actually pretty good. Now, the one thing I do actually like about where I'm at is I don't have to spend money for the power generator. I just have to spend money on fuel. And even then, it's quite a bit. All right, so I'll go ahead and transport this over. Throw the main excavator over there. Now, I could actually just, I'm not going to do that. It's going to cost a little too much. Go ahead and move that over. And now we got that going. This thing's a little fun, but I don't like the fact that you can't put any buckets or anything in the back of this because they will fly out the back, and I think it's kind of a missed opportunity to actually put like buckets and stuff like that in the back of this. Also, there's no tow hitch. So I think it'd actually be a pretty good idea if the devs actually put it like a hitch attachment to this, like for an upgrade, and have its own mini trailer to put on the back of it for like hauling your gold buckets. I mean, I think it will definitely be very beneficial in the long run. This guy, I definitely want to get. All right, so I got 3,200 left. I want to leave that as a buffer so I don't lose everything. Um, I definitely am going to get. Definitely am going to get the fuel trader next because I'm going to need that for fueling the excavator. Now, normally, that way, I would actually just rent that first before I buy it because it's cheaper for me to rent, and I'm gonna have to use it for like only 2 days. But if I just buy that now, it's still gonna not gonna cost me that much. Now, I may or may not go in the hole due to the amount I have to pay for the rent of the claim. But yeah, it's good enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and travel on over and see you guys there. And then I get started with making plans for the next episode. All right, so I pretty much got everything set up over here. I have a wash plant hooked up where I want it to be. I have the mini excavator over there. Then move over here. Everything's set just for ease of access and to get through everything. And then I'm going to move the mini excavator up here, start digging up from one side to the other. So I'm going to be down this hill. And then this is what I have set up. I got my light set up right here, but I do have to move it towards here so that way I can actually see what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and move over here. And that might actually work. Here we go. Let's try this out. Yep. Okay, so that way there will work. Good. So everything's set up. I'm gonna get the excavator moved down here, then that'd be it for this episode. So I got to turn this thing off. Let's go ahead and move the mini excavator down there. I like this thing, but at the same time I kind of hate it. The little the mini yeah, man, I can't even think right now. The the mini friend loader I kind of like too because I think that pairs well with with the mini wash plant right there. Third camera. That is loud. Man, that's way too loud. I'm gonna turn master volume down to 30%. There we go. That should be better. All right. Okay, that will work right there. Good. All right, so that will work. Let's directly over. It's about 18% of that filled. Good. So if you like this episode and want to see more, please like and subscribe, and see y'all later. See you next time.